Hi guys, George here from Zero Period Productions, and today on Skyrim Saturday Mods, we're going on an adventure in Isobel and the Adventurers Guild by Arctos Games. This is a follower and quest mod that released last year with fully voiced characters, a new unique follower, Isobel, and a full new questline. Funny enough, just from what I've seen so far, it's exactly the kind of mod that I'm always looking for, and it really seems to have gone under the radar. It's not a mod that I've really heard people talk about, but I'm looking forward to sharing it with you today, and maybe bring a little bit more attention to the mod. Once you have this installed, you'll receive a miscellaneous quest telling you to join the Adventurers Guild, pointing you to the guild hall located outside of Markarth. The idea of an Adventurers Guild sounds promising to me. In a way, it reminds me of the Fighters Guild from previous Elder Scrolls games, but almost makes it sound a little bit more romanticized, in a sense. Obviously, adventurers need money too, but something about the name Adventurers Guild makes it sound like it's less about the money and more about, well, the adventure. It's recommended that you're level 10 or above to start the mod, so I should be more than set for this. If anything, I can always bump up the difficulty. We'll see. Would you look at that, already unlocked right by Cool Skager Mine. Given that Coal Skager Mine always has Forsworn outside of it, I guess you got plenty of adventures to go on here. Oh, wait a second. Hold on, this looks much bigger on the inside than it did on the outside. Is it just me? Hold on, wait 1 second. Okay. Yeah, definitely much bigger on the inside than the outside. Which I know people have said that Bethesda is sometimes bad about that themselves, but this is a very, very obvious circumstance of that. You got some magical shit going on in here? Is that gonna be the, explanation?
Grab a mead and, take a seat.
I like this place already. I could go for that.
At this rate, I don't know how many of us will survive until next season.
I'm not sure I like this place now.
Good out there?
At this rate, I don't know how many of us will survive until next season.
Yeah, this is probably why your recruitment numbers are down. Are you following me? Are you copying me?
At this rate, I don't know how many of us will survive until next season.
I think he's copying me. I think he's making fun of me. Who's in charge around here? Who can I talk to about joining up? Because apparently you need more members. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you sleeping? Oh, he's sleeping. Alright. I'll come back in the morning. I apologize. You get your beauty rest. God knows you need it.
Do you need something?
Hello.
Who would have thought an Ultimer would be relegated to working at this humiliating guild?
Humiliating? Oh, I don't like you. How was your nap? Or sleep? It was the middle of the night when I got here. Hello?
What brings you here?
I didn't know there was an Adventurers Guild.
Well, there is. You looking for a job, or just looking?
I'm looking for work.
Oh yeah? This is dangerous work, stranger. Most people can't handle it.
Well, I'm not most people. I'm used to taking out bandit camps all on my own. This can't be worse. I cleared out Bleak Fall's barrow of bandits and Draugr. I found a fragment of Huthrad in Dustman's Cairn. I fought my way out of Helgen during the dragon attack. Don't ask me which side, because frankly I don't want to talk about it.
Assuming you're not lying, you might actually be too tough for this guild. Most people here are desperate. It takes 4 or more adventurers to fulfill one of our jobs.
Oh.
I can't just partner you up with a regular group and make you split the money. Worst case scenario, they'd try to kill you to keep the loot for themselves.
And then you'd have 3 more dead adventurers on your hands. There must be some work you have for me. Why not let me do a job by myself?
The people here need these jobs. You clearly don't, but I may have a solution.
I might still need money. You don't know my life. Maybe I lost it all in the great Skyrim stock market crash. You don't know.
I've got someone else I can't put in a group.
Oh?
If you take her on a few jobs, I'll let you keep whatever you find. You won't even have to pay the guild fee.
What's the catch? Why can't she be put in a group either?
Isobel is... Well, you'll understand when you meet her. She doesn't fit in with this crowd. Go talk to her, then come back to me for the job.
What do you mean by that? I'm slightly concerned. What is wrong with her?
Grab a meat and, take a seat.
Why does nobody like her? I'm a little worried. Hello? Gorm, are you guarding Isobel?
Go bother someone else.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? I was told that you would try to kill me if we were in a group.
You are exhausting.
Alright, yeah, he's just from my YouTube comments. Hello?
Hello?
Are you Isobel?
Yes, that's me. Did Azuk send you?
Yes, he has a job for us.
That's so exciting! I've been waiting for a job for ages.
Before we get our assignment, why don't you tell me a bit about yourself? I don't see anything wrong with you right now.
Great idea. We'll be working together, after all. Let's see, I'm originally from Cyrodiil, and I came here to explore ancient ruins. I thought I'd be able to get leads to different ruins and caves here, but for some reason, Azuk hasn't given me any jobs.
Hey, same.
I'm pretty good at magic, so you won't have to worry about me. I don't even want the money, really, so don't worry about that.
I still don't understand what's wrong here.
My family really didn't want me to come to Skyrim, but there's no unexplored ruins in Cyrodiil, so I really had to... Oh, sorry, am I rambling?
Right, I'll go talk to Azuk.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that maybe she's a little... talkative. Are you telling me the other members of the Adventurers Guild don't want someone talkative on the roads? Because honestly, I would love a little bit of conversation during the long travels from place to place here in Skyrim. Okay.
Ready for your job?
She's definitely ready. Very ready.
I'm glad. No offense, Isobel, but you're something of a personality clash with the regulars.
Because she's
And
excited?
I'm hoping when she sees how dangerous this is, she'll get a reality check. Here's your job. We've tracked a rare artifact to this cave. Fairly simple stuff.
Got it. We'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Poor Isobel. She has a love for life, a love for adventure, and she has been shunned for it. Oh, she has nothing to say. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Because they're trying to portray her as way too talkative right now. So the fact that it's like, oh, hey, let me try to talk to you, and she has nothing to say, it just almost feels a little ironic. Find Freitas' amulet in Shimmermist Cave. I'm wondering if it's all vanilla dungeons. I'm wondering if we only go into vanilla dungeons for the mod. Wouldn't necessarily be bad, but it would be a thing where I would more so recommend this for a new playthrough then, rather than, oh, well, I already went into this cave during this playthrough, now I gotta revisit it. I just want to talk to her more. I want to learn more about her. She was so excited to talk about herself, to go on the adventure. I want her to talk. I hope we have conversations with her. And I feel bad for her. No one wants to take her on an adventure because she was talkative. If the regulars in the guild are that fussy, if they're that, I don't know, I guess you could say, like, particular, then, frankly, who needs them? Okay, I like her combat yell. I like the little, battle cry, I guess you could say. That was good. I am just gonna kind of breeze through this because, hey, vanilla dungeon. Odds are you've seen this dungeon multiple times and been through it many, many times. So let's go find that amulet.
Watch it!
The other thing is that I'm wondering if we'll get it as an option later, but because I couldn't speak with her or even open a regular companion set of dialogue with her, I could not give her better gear. So she's just using basic gear, steel carved. I saw she had an iron mace, stuff like that. Freydis's amulet. Frost resistance increased by 50%. And you don't want any money for this. Well, how was that?
That was exhilarating! Wow, what a rush, you know?
Seemed pretty normal to me. I guess it was alright, not very difficult though.
And check out the artifact. Based on these markings, I'd say it's definitely Second Era.
Is that good?
Good. To find something like this in Cyrodiil, you'd have to go to a museum. Ugh, what a find.
You did agree that I could keep what we find? Do you want it?
No, I just want to study it a little. Make an observation record.
Go for it, but we do need to get moving.
Great. I'll be done by the time we get back to Azuk.
Wait. So, they made it sound like I could keep the amulet, but then what would the point be in finding the amulet? Why would we be sent on jobs to keep the relics we find?
Azuk is a tough leader, but he takes care of us well enough.
Well, maybe some of you better than others. He didn't even want to give me a job because he thought I would do better than all of you. All done, caves clear, and the treasure has been retrieved.
Good job. As promised, you don't have to pay our finder's fee. Isobel doesn't exactly look discouraged. How did it go?
The opposite, in fact, she's eager for the next job. I'd say she was unfazed. She wants another job.
Damn. Well,
Damn.
I do have another one for you. I've gotten word a valuable treasure has fallen into bandit hands.
The worst hands. Sounds good. Still no fee?
Yeah. No fee. Hopefully this will scare her more than the cave.
You think that bandits are gonna scare her more than Falmer and Chorus? I don't think so. She's tougher than she looks. We'll be back soon.
Here's to another easy job.
Well, screw you too. I don't like you. I don't like the way that you treat Isobel, frankly. You could all stand to be a little nicer to her. She hasn't
Here's
been
to
worn
another
down.
easy job.
She hasn't become jaded like the rest of you would-be adventurers. Azuk has another one for us.
That's great. Let's go.
You see? You see how easy that is? Maybe the rest of you adventurers could learn something from her. Where is your sense of adventure, huh? You know what the guild is called? The Adventurers Guild. Act like it. Now yeah, as I noted before, another vanilla location, so I'm wondering if everything is just going to be at vanilla locations, but given that the mod is recommended for level 10 and up, would also make sense that you might want to play this during a playthrough and not just add it on at the end of a high-level playthrough the way that I do all the time, because, well, the way that you play mods for videos versus how you might play them just for yourself for fun,
Now ain't this a surprise?
sometimes a little bit different. It is very funny to see, like, oh, here's an enemy with 40 health versus here's a level with 500, and now we have a dragon coming after us. That'd be kind of cool if that was part of the quest, that it was scripted. Maybe it was scripted that we had a dragon here, and that's supposed to be what helps to wear her down a little bit. Check in with Isobel? Yeah, I will. Just, once we kill the dragon that's flying around. Oh, there goes Isobel. Funny enough, I know she said she's a mage. I don't think I've seen her use magic yet.
This is way better than university!
I like her. I like her. I think she's fun. You know what? Sometimes you just need someone who's gonna be a little bit more laid back.
Is that the best you got?
Okay, yeah, I see her using magic now. Alright. Because she might not have a ton of dialogue right now. Maybe she has some more a little bit later. But right now, yeah, just fun, happy-go-lucky, not taking anything too seriously. Can't really complain. How you holding up? We did just fight a dragon. By the way, I'm the Dragonborn. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself earlier.
Well, that was gruesome. How's the treasure?
You tell me. Not bad. Gotta be worth quite a bit of gold. Too gruesome for you. The treasure is fine, but was it worth it? Am I being given opportunities to kind of wear her down and make her jaded? No. I'm not doing that.
It may be expensive, but it's got no historic value.
Is that all you care about? History? You aren't put off by all the violence?
They hardly gave you any trouble, did they? I can handle myself just fine.
I mean, she makes a good point. While we're done here, let's go see if Azuk's got anything more, archaeological.
Sure.
I know this would be asking for a lot, but given how much she seems to like history and archaeology, I would love if there was some sort of patch for Legacy of the Dragonborn where she would have lines for that, because she would be all over that. Well, that's taken care of. There was a dragon, though.
Welcome back. Looks like you didn't have any problems.
It was easy. We had fun. We took care of the bandits and found the treasure, also a dragon. It was fine, but Isabel's looking for something maybe a little more archaeological.
Well, I suppose she'll be happy then. I've got one more job for you.
Wait, one more job? As in... is that gonna be it? I guess we're ready.
I've got a lead on a Nordic tomb. There's no guarantee of treasure, and it's probably full of draugr and spiders.
Yeah, that sounds like a Nordic tomb, alright. I know you're trying to scare Isabel, and trust me, it isn't working.
Be safe.
Why do you want to scare her? I feel like I don't understand
If you need
why
something, please ask someone else.
we have this kind of like, whatever this weird relationship is between them. Yeah, and I still can't talk to her at all. What if I want to give her better gear? Maybe I get that at the end of this third dungeon? I know the mod really kind of went under the radar. I'm wondering if it went under the radar because it was this short. Like, if this is actually the final job and the final quest. Because in the end, ultimately, it's the thing of, no, I don't need every quest mod to be this long 5-hour thing. But I would be a little... I'd just be a little surprised if it was this short, given that they went out of the way to voice all of the different characters at the Adventurers Guild, just for it to be this thing of like, oh yeah, it's just their one ambient line, and they're not going to say anything else. I'm just gonna grab it, see if she has anything to say, and I'm hoping there's a little bit more, or that we might even get her as a full companion at the end of this. That would be my main hope, at least. Oh, an amulet of Debella and Relkyard. Target takes 30 points of frost damage, chance to paralyze the target for 2 seconds. That seems, artifacty, right? Well, how about that?
Now this is what I'm talking about. Definitely Merethic era, though not very well preserved.
Merethic era?
The time before the first era. Sounds exciting, but everything in here is already well documented.
Nordic Tomb's not really your style? You didn't have any problems with the Draugr, at least.
They're not exactly intelligent. What's to be afraid of?
Hey, you don't know that. Most are afraid of the unholy, undying part, but I guess that doesn't faze you either. Exactly, you know how many of these I've killed? Not a threat, in my opinion.
Happy to hear we're on the same page. Let's see if Azuk's got more work for us.
Probably not. Something about playing this does make me miss the older guilds from Oblivion, from Morrowind, how you did have to progress through their ranks and everything, as opposed to Skyrim, where really it's just, hey, you joined the guild and hey, you're in charge of the guild, congratulations. Another one down.
Looks like you made it out in one piece.
No problems at all. Got a job for us? That one got much better reviews than the Bandits. Still got any more jobs?
I have another favor to ask you. I've had 2 groups of adventurers disappear in the same place.
Oh? I'm guessing you want us to find out what happened.
Well, yes, but maybe Isobel doesn't want to go.
Oh, she wants to go. Trust me, she'll want to go. We'll report back when we find out what happened. I'm almost wondering if, like, he's actually her father and she doesn't know he's her father. And that's why he doesn't want her to go on the adventures, because he doesn't want this life for her. He wants her to be safe. He wants her to realize how dangerous the world is. And that's why he's not adventuring anymore. That's why he runs the guild, so that he can stay behind the counter. So that he no longer has to put his life on the line. Am I just adding random story elements to this mod now? Yes. But I want to know why he is so insistent on trying to wear her down and beat her down with the fact that life sucks. She doesn't think life sucks. Let her hold on to that. If anything, I wish I didn't think life sucked. I feel like there's probably something you can read into the fact that I just went on a rant about how I think life sucks, but... You know what? That's what therapists are for.
Never should have come here.
I'm wondering if any of the adventurers are still alive. I really hope at least one of them's alive. I would love to be able to interact with someone else from the guild. How do you feel about the fact that I just disintegrated your friend? Maybe this'll be what gets to her, seeing her fellow guildmates dead. I may have hit Isobel. Oh, I hit her a second time too. I may have hit her the one time because I saw her cartwheeling towards me. I saw her rolling towards me. I didn't realize it was her, and it scared me. I thought there was some acrobatic enemy just coming at me. So I apologize. I hope you can forgive me. Would you like a sweet roll? Free sweet roll. Don't mind the dirt that is now suddenly on it. It's fine. I also made a little bit of a mistake. I went through a lot of the ruin before I remembered that there was this passageway by the entrance. So I went through almost all of the dungeon before I remembered, and it's because I thought there was going to be something that would loop back over here to what I was looking for. But no, I'm trying to... I feel dumb now. I have to get over there. Where is that? It doesn't look like it's connected. It's not just me, right? So there's a locked door. I assume someone here has the key then? I certainly hope so. Because I've been killing indiscriminately, and I have not searched for a key. So I will search everybody's body for a key. And I'll look around on desks and tables and all that too. Well, after searching for a key and then checking the mod page, it turns out that the door should be unlocked the second you get this quest. So the fact that it's still locked is a bug, one that the mod author is aware of, and that they were hoping to fix, but that was, I want to say, August of last year that they said they wanted to fix that bug. So maybe they just weren't able to figure out what was causing it to not unlock, for whatever it was to not trigger properly. So they said just to use some console trickery to fix that. Oh, it's a statue, not... Sorry. Wow, I just attacked that statue. Well, I think we found the adventurers. You hear stuff, right? You hear something, correct? There's no notes on any of them. That's what I was looking for. Defeat the Centurion, which I just missed. No, I'm definitely hitting him now. Hold on. There's no way those missed. Okay, that one missed. Wait. Okay, alright. I don't know why the first few didn't hit, because they sure looked like they did, unless I'm just that blind, which is also a distinct possibility. Isobel, go ahead and attack him. You don't need to wait for me. You can do it. I believe in you. You are proving to Azuk that you are capable. He did not believe, I believe. I still believe. I still believe, but I'm gonna help you out, okay? I want you to get the final hit. I think you can do it.
Nice try.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I'll lure him down here for you. How about that? Or neither of you are going to... Okay, I'll do it. Oh.
Is that the best you got?
That did not miss. That was dead on. Hold on, hold on. You see this. There we go. Thank you.
Well, I guess I can cross fighting a millennia-old automaton off the list.
How's the place look outside of almost being killed?
This is amazing. Look around. A ruin like this is the find of the century.
It's definitely impressive. This is nothing. You should see Blackreach.
Blackreach? I've never heard of it.
It's a massive underground Dwemer ruin, overrun with Falmer. It's interesting. Maybe we can check it out later. I have a feeling you'll love it.
Can we? I'm starting to think I should just stick with you if I want to make big discoveries.
You're not wrong. I wouldn't mind. We should report back to Azuk first.
Great.
Also,
I went and checked. This is going to be the final quest.
At this rate, I don't know how many of us will survive.
Hey, Azuk. I feel like I say your name wrong and differently every time.
You're back. What news do you have for me?
Well, you can see that I did not bring the adventurers back, so they're dead. They're all dead. I'm sorry, they're dead. We cleared the cave, though. There was some sort of Dwemer construct. We took care of it, but it was too late.
That's too bad. At least you kept me from sending any more to their deaths.
You're welcome. What now? I don't suppose you have another job for me.
I'm afraid I can't give you another job without cutting into the offerings for my regulars. I'm sure you'll be fine. Isobel, are you still sure you want to take jobs here?
Well, Isobel? Yeah?
Actually, I was hoping I could travel with you. Seems like the extraordinary happens pretty regularly when you're around.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. I'm ready when you are.
I just want to earn enough for a warm room and some books.
Really, I didn't take you for a A bookman. A reader. A scholar.
Don't
That
think
would be
Azok
the
will
right
go
term.
easy on you just because you're new.
He's not going easy on me. He's kind of a dick. Okay, so part ways. Let's trade. Wait.
Of course. Take a look.
So that means I can give her the axe that she liked, the amulet. The ring doesn't do anything, so I'll just hold on to that.
These Dwemer
And
pipes
take out
never
that axe.
stop
Boom.
making any noise.
Perfect.
They might even be louder at night.
And you can see she even has the amulet on. Well, look at that. This was a little shorter than I expected, especially when the title of the mod made it sound like we were getting a full guild out of this. I did enjoy the mod though. Voice acting was well done overall, and even though we didn't have much interaction with them, I love that all of the different guild members were voiced, as it did add more character and ambiance to the guild. Isobel is the star of the mod, as the mod's name would kinda imply. I thought she was fun. She had good energy and good voice acting. Aside from jobs being scarce and her being kinda overeager, I'm still not entirely sure why there was so much animosity towards her, because they really made it out to be like there was something wrong with her. That being said, Isobel joining you at the end of the questline is a decent reward, as she makes for a simple but fun character to have along for the ride. She doesn't seem to have any new conversations after completing the guild's quests, making her a little bit more along the lines of a vanilla follower in terms of features. I personally really like that the mod author went for a more vanilla design for her character, and as it is, I did have Windsong Immersive Character Overhaul installed, so the version of her you saw in the video is a slight touch up from how she would look in a completely vanilla game. The use of vanilla dungeons isn't a bad thing, but it definitely means that I think this mod works best in a new playthrough where you're discovering these locations for the first time. I do wish the bug in the final quest was fixed, especially if it's something that the mod author has been aware of for a year now, but it was the only bug I ran into in the end. And while this was a shorter mod, I hope you enjoyed. It was fun, and it was straightforward, and that's not always a bad thing. If you're adding a ton of mods into your game, you might not want every one of them to be a 10-hour escapade. But you know what is a 10-hour escapade? Well, usually closer to 5 hours, but you get my idea. My streams over on twitch.tv/0periodproductions, where I stream multiple times a week. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with more Skyrim Saturday next week, and I've been told that next week's mod has quite a substantial questline. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.